What up, gang? I'm back with another one. This video right here about your boy Chief Keef and Lil Durk, man. This the reason why Lil Durk and Chief Keef never really clicked. Years back, when Durk was finally got a deal, he had caught a gun charge and went to jail. He got out early on parole, and shortly after that, he caught another gun charge and he was in jail and had a $100,000 bond. You know, you only got to pay 10% of the $100,000 bond, 10,000. He reached out to Chief Keef for the 10,000. Chief Keef did not pay the 10,000. The label did not get Dirt the money. Chief Keef did not pay the 10,000. He went on Twitter and posted OTG, meaning only the glow. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, OTF is Dirt Squad, only the family. Okay, so Dirt get out. Dirt get out like a month or two later, and Dirt posted Chief Keef song. You know what I'm saying? Like the lyrics of a Chief Keef song saying he free. Basically, I know you hate that. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Okay. After that, it died down a little bit. You know, but then Dirt come out and tell on Twitter and say that Chief Keef can't come back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? He said you got all that money, but where you gonna spend it at? You can't come back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? And by this time, Chief Keef still living in Chicago. All right. So then Trey Five get booked. Trey Five locked up. Okay. Now, this has been multiple stories on this situation right here. This is one of the biggest reasons right here why Chief Keef and OTF, Oblock, or whatever really had the issues at. You know what I'm saying? Because even with the Dirt situation, yeah, Dirt say he can't come back or whatever, but it was never nothing serious. Okay, Trey Five had got locked up. Trey Five, he got locked up. So, you know, this is one story. Um, O Block and OTF or whatever, they got most of the money up, like 18,000. They only needed 7,500 left. You know what I'm saying? And they asked Chief Keef, and Chief Keef was like, yeah, shit, I just spent that on shoes. You know what I'm saying? I get it to him. But when it was time to get to him, he never gave it to him. You feel me? And then another story I heard was similar, that the reason why Chief didn't get him the 7,500 is because he was like, the motherfuckers broke. How they gonna come up with the 18,000? Like, they ain't got the 18,000, which they told him they did, but he didn't believe that they had the 18,000. Cause the bond was 25,000, and he didn't believe that they had the rest of the money. So he was like, he wasn't gonna get them 7,500. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, well, this here is court document, but I'm gonna say allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Last time I did a video like this and was speaking direct, they erased it. But allegedly, Bosstop and other few members went into Chief Keef's house, broke into his house while he was at court. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys that was in the house, one of the CEOs that was in the house, called the police or whatever. Chief Keef get there shortly after. They got Chief Keef at gunpoint. They got another Glow member at gunpoint. They take Chief Keef chain, and they take the Glow chain, and they take the other member Jesus chain. Okay. Now at this time, police says that it was Bosstop and the two other members that who did it. Right. Okay. One of them, Bosstop, or one of them shoot the other dude, allegedly. One of the Chief Keef homies. Chief Keef them take him to the hospital. Chief Keef them did not cooperate with the police, but somehow the police knew who exactly was the ones that was inside his house and did his robbery. They took his clothes, they took jewelry, they even took his kids' clothes. You know, his daughter clothes. You know what I'm saying? They took deodorant, detergent. They took down there everything they could get or whatever. But hours later, this public record, the police put out information to the other police saying that it's an altercation going on in between the group, you know what I'm saying? The gang, you know what I'm saying? And that they going against each other. And they stated Bosstop was one of these guys that broke into Chief Keef house. Bosstop OJ and a THF member. You know what I'm saying? Was one of the guys who broke into Chief Keef house. Okay. Months, like 30 days pass. Chief Keef go on Twitter. And he don't say Bosstop. He say Bosstop real name. Said that Bosstop stole some shit from his house. Stole the stuff from his house. You know what I'm saying? He even go and says Young Chop, which was his producer. I don't know what he's saying. He had on some stuff from his house or he stole some stuff from his house, because on Twitter, the messages, the pictures was deleted, but he was like, this is some more stuff that he stole. But he had Young Chop picture up. He was talking about Young Chop. Okay. So to get that 100% accurate, I don't know what he's saying. Young Chop was one of the guys who was in there that stole something, or Young Chop was in possession of something that was stolen. Okay, bang. Then he said, went on to Twitter and was saying like, you know what I'm saying? He tried to glow him up. He put money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? And at the whole time, he trying to big them up. They trying to compete. They broke, dirty. Okay. Then Lil Dirt drop a subliminal and said this the time when Chief Keef going through it with Soldier Boy, and tell Chief Keef he ain't Soldier Boy. It'll get ugly for him. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Lil Dirt drop a video on social media playing Chief Keef's song "Close the Back Door" with one of Chief Keef homies' chain that was stolen, the Jesus head. And as the video goes on, he pointed at Chief Keef in the music video and said, "We got that too." This when Dirt had the low cut before the dreads. So you kind of know this is the beginning of Lil Dirt career. You feel what I'm saying? So Chief Keef was robbed for not paying Trey 5 and Lil Dirt bond. You feel what I'm saying? And also Lil Dirt said he ain't go get Rondo out of jail. You feel me? So how I'm looking at it, and after all that happened, Chief moved to LA. But how I'm looking at it, somewhere down the line, Chief Keef separated himself. Somewhere down the line, it was a detachment, because if these was his guys, he would have did it. So did Dirt and the other members know that Chief was no longer messing with them, or did something else happen before that prior?